Hey there, Langley Leopards. Today you are going to do a shape picture and you're going to make a sailboat ocean picture out of shapes. You guys are learning in first grade big words. You're learning geometric shapes and organic shapes. Geometric shapes are just a big word for the shapes that you already know. Last year in kindergarten, you learned those shapes. You learned triangles. You learned circles, you learned squares, you learned rectangles, you learned ovals. These shapes all have names and they have rules. A triangle always has 3 sides. A circle always has no sides and it's round. An oval always has no sides and it's a stretched out circle. A rectangle always has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. And a square always has 4 of the same. Those are shapes you know. They have names and they have rules. Those are geometric shapes. Not for this project so much, but for next project, you're going to learn shapes that are called organic shapes. Those shapes are weird. They can be zigzag, they can be pointy, they can be shaped like things. So those type of shapes are called organic shapes or non-geometric shapes. So those are your 2 vocabulary words. Now Mrs. Jones is going to show you how you're going to make your sailboat picture. So I'm going to first do my sailboat, and I'm going to do a geometric shape of a half circle. So it's going to be a circle that's in half. So it has a rule. Since it's a half circle, it's going to be round and then straight across. Circle that's in half. And then I'm going to make a long, skinny rectangle for my part that holds up my sailboat. For my sail, I'm going to make 2 triangles. For the top part, I'm going to make another skinny rectangle and then another triangle. And I want to have one of my sailboats that looks close and then one of them that's going to look far away. So I'm going to do the same way I did before, but smaller. Now, I don't want my sailboats to look like they're floating in the air, so I'm going to add some water. And I'm going to do that with a wavy line. Okay, so now this says that all down here is my water, and all at the top is going to be my sky. In my sky, I want to make a sun, and I'm going to make some wavy lines for my sun rays. And then I think I'm going to do those weird organic shapes for my clouds. That doesn't have a name or a rule, so that's an organic shape. I did 2 organic shapes for my clouds. Maybe I'll add some swirly lines in there. So we're doing shapes and lines. Next week, we're going to add some patterns and we're going to add color. For today, I just want you to draw your seascape. We'll finish next week. If you really get excited, you can draw some designs, but we're going to do that next week and color. So for today, have fun using your geometric and organic shapes to make your sailboat picture. I'm so proud of you, Langley Leopards. Keep up the great work. Have a great week.